Gimme! I finally just finished work. I'm on my way to the hospital to see you now. I'll be there in about half an hour.
Thanks again. Aren't you tired from work, though? I'm glad that you're always looking out for me, but you don't have to come if it's too much.
No, I'm fine. It's about to be a year since you've been in the hospital. Aren't you getting tired of the hospital life? I'm more worried about that.
Just a bit. I used to go to the hospital all the time when I was a kid, so I thought I'd have gotten used to it by now. But it's definitely no fun. This is the first time I've been admitted to the hospital as an adult, so that's probably why. When I was younger, I used to think it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought so. That's not the reason why, but I went ahead and bought the new volume of that comic book you like so much. I'll drop it off when I come to visit.
Really? Thank you. I was really looking forward to see what happened next. Plus, it's boring as heck in here, so it's a huge help.
Oh, it's no big deal. How have you been feeling, by the way? You're not in too much pain, are you?
I've been feeling a lot better lately. I almost don't see why they're keeping me here anymore. I honestly think I'm good enough to go home. Don't worry too much.
Sure, you say that, but remember when you fainted out of the blue last year? You told me you felt weak, but that really had me freaking out. Just because you think you're feeling better, that doesn't mean that you have to go and do things your body isn't ready for.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I really do feel better, though. The doctor even said that they're going to keep an eye on things and I might be able to go home if everything's okay.
Are you sure? The last time I went to see you, they told me it was getting so bad that they weren't allowing visitors. The doctor might be saying everything's okay, but that's only after they've cleared you to leave. You can't just assume anything until they've officially let you out.
Yes, I know that. That's why I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm going to be a good girl and behave. I'll wait until they discharge me.
Yeah, you can be a bit reckless sometimes. You say you're going to behave, but I still feel like I've got to watch out for you.
Wow, hey, that's rude. I'm a grown woman, you know. I'll behave because it's a hospital. I know they're doing their best to make sure I'm as healthy as I can be.
I sure hope that's true. I know you don't want to stay in that hospital forever, but just wait a bit longer, okay? I also want to go back to living with you, so when they let you out, you need to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'll be careful. It's really boring in here, you know. I spend my days reading and watching Netflix. The only thing I ever look forward to is when you come to visit me.
Whoa, that's a lot of pressure. I'll make sure it's something worth looking forward to. Except, there's something I need to tell you, Kimmy. Going forward, it might be harder for me to find time to go over there.
Wait, really? Why is that? Did something come up at work or something?
Yeah, work's gotten really busy. I don't think I'll be able to go at the same time as I've been going either. Sorry, I know you just said you were looking forward to it.
What about next month? You know what's coming next month, right? We always celebrate it together. You can come then, right?
Huh? Our wedding anniversary isn't until October, right? It's not your birthday either. What's going on in July?
We celebrate it every year. Did you really forget? We even celebrated it last year.
Sorry, but celebrate what?
I see. Fine. Well, things like this happens all the time, I guess. It's okay. Don't worry about it then.
Oh, come on, just tell me. I'm sure it just slipped my mind. I feel terrible because it sounds really important to you. Oh, hey, geez. I'm so sorry, Kimmy. I don't think I can make it to the hospital today.
What? Why not?
My boss just texted me and asked me to help out with a really important project. Sorry, but I have to go back to the office. I'll give you the comic book some other time. Sorry. I even told him that I was visiting you at the hospital, but he said it was urgent. I don't think I can get out of this one.
No, it's fine, really. You don't have to worry about it. I know your job is important. Good luck with work. I mean, if your boss knows that your wife is in hospital and still wants you there, it must be really urgent.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really sorry about today, okay? I'll make it up to you next time, I promise. Later.
Hey, Nick. Are you finished with work already? Do you have time to talk for a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I've been really exhausted lately, though. I'd really appreciate if you can make it short so I can go get some rest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you when you're tired. I can talk to you tomorrow if that's what you prefer.
No, it's okay. What did you want to talk about?
So, you know how lately you've gotten really busy with work so you haven't had as much time to come and visit me? It got me thinking about a lot of things. But long story short, I just really miss you. I know you're tired and stuff, so you don't have to worry about coming to see me that much. But that's just how I've been feeling. I thought I should let you know. It's really lonely at the hospital, and I don't really have any other friends to come visit me. Sometimes you'd also not return my calls or messages. I didn't want to think too much about it, but when you're left in a room by yourself for too long, you tend to overthink a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I just knock myself out when I get home from work when you call. I hope you don't think it's on purpose. I don't mind texting or calling you sometimes, but I guess it would be a little bit much if we were to talk, like, every day, you know?
Okay. I'll try not to call as much. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize about that. Did you already eat?
Yeah. It's the same old hospital food, and they serve the same menu every week. But it's surprisingly pretty good. What about you? Did you eat?
No, not yet. I was going to try and cook something, but I'm so tired. I can't find the motivation to get up and do that. That's why I've been eating nothing but microwave meals.
That's not healthy, you know. You have to eat something that has actual nutrients. Is that how busy work's gotten?
It's on and off, to be honest. Sometimes it gets super busy and then it's dead for a couple of days. I thought things would have calmed down by now, but it isn't really going as planned. As soon as I'm done with work and I get home, I always still have so much to do. I've just been so drained that I haven't been able to get around to doing any housework.
Wow. It's that bad, huh? Can't you take a vacation? You sound like you're super burnt out.
A vacation? Ha! I wish. 2 of our best employees just quit, so we're short-staffed now. They need as many people on board as possible.
I see. Are things going to be as busy tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. Why? What's wrong?
You still don't remember what tomorrow is, do you?
Is this that thing you were talking about last month? The thing we supposedly celebrate every year? July 14th. Sorry, I really can't remember. I wish I could, but I've got nothing.
It's fine. Do you have plans tomorrow after work? Like, are you going out somewhere? Or are you doing overtime? Anything like that?
Nope. I don't even have the energy to go to the grocery store after work. My only plans after work are to go home and sleep.
That means you're going straight home after work tomorrow, right? Around what time would you get home?
It would be around the same time I usually get home. But that's if they don't tell me to stay behind or something. Wait, what's up with you? You don't really ask about my plans and stuff like that, right? Is everything okay? Why are you asking so many questions about tomorrow?
No reason. I just figured something might be waiting for you at home tomorrow. So you should get back there as soon as work is over. That's all.
Something's waiting for me. Now I'm intrigued. What are you talking about? Are you going to order a present for me or something?
I'm not telling you. I'm just going to tell you that you need to go home as soon as work's over. Got it?
Okay. I was going to go home anyway, so no problem there. I don't want you doing anything crazy, so you better be resting so you can get better, okay? I don't think I'd be able to go and see you tomorrow, but I'll make sure I go before the week's over. And I need you to make sure that your condition doesn't get worse before I get there. Okay?
Okay. I'll be good. Okay? Good night.
Good night. Hey, work's finally calmed down a bit, so I think I can come and visit you today. I know it's been quite a while since I saw you, so I'm going to buy a little something for you. Is there anything you want me to get you? It can be anything, really. Just let me know and I'll get it.
I want divorce papers.
What?
Divorce papers. That's what I want, Nick.
What kind of sick joke is that?
It's not a joke. I'm very serious about this. Stop with this act and hurry up and bring them. If you can't come today, then tomorrow's fine too.
What are you so angry about? Did I do something wrong? Can you tell me what I did before you try to divorce me? I won't sign any papers until I understand what's going on here, Kimmy.
You remember when I was asking if you had plans the other day and I told you to make sure you were at home?
Yeah, I do remember. Why do you ask?
Well, I actually went home without telling you so I could surprise you.
What? Aren't you still at the hospital? You're not supposed to leave without the doctor's permission, remember? Are you telling me that you went home without consulting the doctors first? I know they told you that you need to be resting.
Wow. You still don't remember? That day, July 14th. That was the day we met for the first time. Before I was admitted to the hospital, we celebrated it every year.
Wait, really? Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. That was the only day I really wanted to be with you no matter what. So I did ask the doctor if I could go home just for that one day. They said I needed someone to take me home, and they allowed me to leave the hospital. The doctor said that it would be okay as long as I didn't leave the house. I asked my mom to take me back home, so she came and picked me up.
Really? So, what does that mean?
It means that I know everything. I never thought you'd ever do something like that to me, Nick.
OMG, wait, hold on.
All I wanted to do was surprise you. But coming home to find this? I hate you!
Are you serious? OMG, this is super awkward. I don't even know what to say. This really sucks.
I think I'm the one who should be saying that. What in the world were you thinking? How could you sleep with one of my friends at our house while I was here at the hospital? If you hated me, all you had to do was tell me. I would have preferred that over this. Don't you think just getting a divorce would have been a lot better than hiding your affair from me?
Wait, huh? You lost me. What are you talking about? I wasn't having an affair. Where did that even come from?
You're going to try and cover your behind and make up excuses now? I already saw everything. There's no use in trying to run away from this, Nick. How about you tell me why you've been going into our house alone with one of my friends? Even on days when you were supposed to be at work? If you weren't cheating on me, then go ahead. Explain yourself. I'm not sure how much I trust you anymore, but I'm listening.
OMG. How did you know that too? It wasn't an affair. You're right, I did that, but I needed help with something, so I called her over. I would never cheat on you, Kimmy. I should have asked you or told you about it first. I'm sorry I didn't.
If you don't have anything to hide, then why don't you just tell me what was going on? If you don't, then I don't think I can trust you anymore.
Okay, fine. I was planning on showing you today anyways. Are you in your hospital room right now? Can you look out the window?
Look out the window? Yeah, I can. Are you trying to distract me with something dumb?
I'm not trying to distract you. I'm telling you that the reason is outside your window.
Then why can't you just tell me? You could have just told me that you didn't want to be with me anymore. That's so much easier. If you just told me without going as far as cheating on me. It would have been so much better. I would have divorced you like you wanted. All I would have wanted you to do was come and tell it to me straight. That's the least you could do.
I said that's not what's going on. Can you just look out the window already? It would be easier for you to understand if you did, okay? If you look out the window and still don't want to accept it, then you're free to do whatever you want.
All right, fine. I'll look out the stupid window. This better be good. Huh? What is all of that? What's going on? I'm really confused.
It was really hard to find all of them, you know? I wasn't able to get in touch with some of them, so I had to find them through your other friends. But I managed to gather them all here.
Okay, but what is this all about? Why are there so many of our friends gathered outside my hospital window? OMG, that's Michelle! She moved out of state after she got married. What the heck is going on? Why are they all cheering and waving at me?
These guys are how we met, don't you remember? We met when we were in college, right? We had a couple of mutual friends and we all went to that club together. Then after the club, we hit that French restaurant and had dinner. I happened to sit beside you and we started talking, and then we exchanged numbers. You remember that, right?
Of course I remember. I just thought you forgot. I thought it was so weird how you acted like you didn't remember because we used to celebrate it every year.
There's no way I'd forget an important day like that. I remember when you said we should start celebrating the day we met, too. You called it our meet-iversary. And then after that, every single year we celebrated it. I didn't forget it for a single second. I can tell you everything we did to celebrate each year, too.
So, why did you pretend that you forgot? I thought you got sick of me or something. I thought you stopped loving me. OMG. And you've been kind of really cold towards me, so I thought maybe I did something wrong to make you hate me.
I'm really sorry about that. I'm no good at hiding things from you, so I figured that if we even spoke about it, I would have probably spilled everything. I was planning to get everyone together on the day of, but it was hard with everyone's individual schedules. It took a lot longer than I expected.
So, that means the time you went into our house with my friend. It really wasn't you cheating on me?
Yeah. I called her over so we could plan everyone's arrivals and other things. And then a couple of days after that, I got some of the other guys to come over too. We were discussing a bunch of stuff at our house. I didn't know you were going to come home that day, so I'm sorry for how things turned out.
No. I'm the one who should be apologizing. Why did you think of doing something like this for our meet-iversary?
Ever since you fainted last year, I noticed you were never feeling like your old energetic self. I could tell you needed something to cheer you up. That's why I thought this was the perfect opportunity. I also thought of buying you something as a present for this occasion, but I know you like wild and fun things like this. So, that's what I went with. What, you don't like it?
No, that's not it at all. I'm really happy that you thought of doing this for me. But now I feel like absolute crap because I doubted you and even accused you of cheating. I feel awful. I'm really sorry. I don't blame you if you'd actually start to hate me because of this. I'm such a horrible wife.
No, don't say that. I appreciate you apologizing, though. Don't worry about it, okay? Me and all of our friends want you to get better, so that's why we're here. I know it might be weird for me to say this, since I made you worry so much, but I want nothing more than to see you smile.
I'm really sorry. And thank you. I don't deserve you at all. You're the best.
You can stop apologizing now, okay? This whole thing kind of brought the mood down. Sorry for asking this at a time like this, but I bought a cake to celebrate. Do you want some? I got your favorite. Chocolate swirl cheesecake.
For real, that was a weird time to ask about cake. There's a time and place for everything. That does sound amazing, though. I can't say no to cheesecake.
Sorry. I can't bring everyone into your room at once, so it'll be a couple of people at a time. but everyone is saying they want to see you. Let's just go and celebrate with everyone. We can all sit and talk about a bunch of stuff over some cake, including our little misunderstanding. A lot of them haven't seen you in years, so I know you'll enjoy this a lot. Oh, she was a bit late, but Casey just texted me that she made it. You remember her, right?
Of course! Nick, thank you. Let's stay together forever, okay? After that, all the friends who came to see me took turns to come into my hospital room, and we all sat and ate cake while reminiscing about our college days. Due to hospital rules, only a few people could come in at a time, and we couldn't make a lot of noise. But even so, I really had such a good time. It really lifted my spirits. When I told my friends about the drama between me and Nick, we were all able to laugh about it, which put my mind at ease. I'm glad I was able to make these memories with everyone. I don't know if the happiness I received from the celebration was the reason, but a couple of weeks after that, my condition stabilized and I was discharged from the hospital. There's still been times where I'm not feeling 100% well, so I'm making regular visits to see my doctor. They said that as long as I don't overexert myself, I should be okay. However, it hasn't gotten to the point where I would have to be admitted to the hospital again. I'm keeping an eye on my health, and my condition isn't fully healed, but I'm still well enough to live happily. Thanks to Nick calling all of our friends from college, we were able to reconnect, and now we're as close as we were back then. The only thing that's different between now and when we were at college is that everyone is grown and they all have their own families to take care of now. I was able to see many of my friends' spouses and children too, and we've even started having large birthday parties with everyone for the kids. I'm really happy about these irreplaceable friendships I've created. Thanks to this whole situation, I haven't been as anxious about a lot of things as I used to. My relationship with Nick has also been amazing. I can imagine that if I ever decide to have children, my condition might get bad again. But I know that as long as I'm with Nick, we can overcome anything life can throw at us.
Teresa, I need to talk to you about something. I'm sorry, but we really need to sort out some rules for while you're living with us.
What kind of rules? I thought everything was going well.
Huh? Are you crazy? In what world has this been going well? Is this early onset dementia or something? You're living in my house. You shouldn't be forcing me to do everything. Why don't you try doing some chores yourself? I want you to cook your own food and do your own laundry from now on. Don't think it's okay for you to be lazy just because you say please and thank you. If you were that grateful, you'd thank me with money. From now on, if you want me to do your chores, you better pay me for it.
Hold on a second, Emma. What do you mean you want me to pay you?
Let's say $1,000 a month. And then I'll do all of your chores.
$1,000 a month for me to eat with the family? Are you crazy? Don't you already have a job?
And I want you to stop forgetting that we're allowing you to live here. You're a freeloader, nothing more. Seeing you laze around in the living room as if you own the place really makes me angry. This is our house, not yours. You're a freeloader. Don't forget that.
Emma? I think there's been a misunderstanding. I think I know what's going on here. If you just let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. I don't want to hear any excuses from you. I don't ever want to see you outside of your room again. Not while I'm at home. Seeing you makes me sick. You freeloading leech.
Emma, there's really no need to be rude about this. I have never once been rude to you. I really don't understand what you're talking about, though. Are you okay? I'm not the freeloader. You two are.
What? Are you doing the whole what's yours is mine thing? That's so weird. I'm so glad I didn't have an older sister. Are you always this weird about your brother's stuff? Just because he's your brother doesn't mean you have any power over him. His stuff is his. Or are you trying to say that I don't belong here because we're not related by blood? That's so horrible.
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying that this is my house, not yours and not Emmett's.
You're ridiculous. acting like you own the place just because you live there. I'm telling Emmett about this, by the way. He's way too soft on you. I won't let you keep getting away with this, okay?
Teresa, Emma told me that she had a word with you earlier about rules and stuff.
Yep, she really did have a lot to say. I've been meaning to ask you something about that. Why does Emma think that this place belongs to you? I don't get why she's acting like I'm a freeloader here all of a sudden.
Well, I did plan to tell her eventually, Teresa, I promise.
This is my apartment! I know because I'm the one who had to work extra hard just to get the lease. Do you know how popular this place is? You only moved in here because I was doing a temporary transfer for work and didn't want to leave the place empty for a year. You've been helpful around the house, so I don't regret only making you pay 5% of the rent. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm the one who owns this apartment.
Yes, you're completely right, I know. I'm so lucky to be able to live in such a luxurious, convenient place as this thanks to you.
I would have kicked you out the second I got back if you hadn't begged me to stay and promised to do all the chores and cleaning for me. So why exactly am I the one who's being treated like a guest in my own house?
I'm really sorry, Teresa. I thought you'd understand. The truth is, I never told Emma that this is your apartment. I've been hiding it from her.
I knew it. I bet you told her you bought it all by yourself.
Yes, I did. I said that I had a friend who helped me get it cheap. She believed me without questioning it, that's all. It's my fault, not hers.
You absolute idiot! Go tell her the truth right now. I'll kick you right out if you don't. This is your last chance, and I mean it, okay? Don't waste it because I will not hesitate to break this contract.
Please don't say that, Teresa. Oh, please don't make me do that. I'm trying my best to find a new place as soon as I can. But this apartment is so good. It's really hard to find anywhere as good as it.
I bet. It's big, spacious, right near the city center, with amazing facilities. And thanks to me, you only pay $300 a month. You'll never find a room this good that cheap anywhere else.
Exactly. I can't imagine living anywhere but here. So please let me keep living here. I'll do anything. Anything at all. Just tell me what I need to do.
I already told you what to do, right? You should know by now. Don't make me repeat myself, because I won't.
Yes, I'll tell Emma right away. So please don't kick us out. Please just let us stay here just a little bit longer.
Don't forget what I said, okay? If I get called a freeloader again, I'm kicking you both out.
That's it! Get out! Right now! I'm at the end of my tether. Do you know how hard it is constantly living with a stranger in your home?
Pardon? What's going on? Am I missing something again? Why does no one in this house know how to have an actual conversation?
The home is supposed to be a private place. A place where you can just be yourself. I can't relax anywhere thanks to you. Emmett begged me not to say anything, so I tried my best to put up with it. But I just can't take it anymore. Teresa, I want you to pack your stuff and leave immediately.
I'm confused. Why do I have to leave just because you're a little bit stressed?
What? Are you serious right now? A little stressed? I'm way more than a little stressed. Stop playing dumb. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I've been trying my best to make everything as comfortable as possible for you. Not that you deserve it at all. I've even been doing my own chores. I did everyone's laundry today. Yours too.
And you did it horribly. Did your mother never teach you how to do any housework? Why did you take all the receipts out of my pockets? The one for the perfume. You took that out, right? And the one for the Michelin star restaurant? They were both lined up on my bedside table when I got home. It had to be you that did that. Emmett would have said something if it was him. Are you doing this on purpose? Are you trying to embarrass me because you're jealous that I own such a nice apartment?
Why are you acting like that's not the normal thing to do? You're supposed to empty your pockets before you put something in the washing machine. I didn't throw it away in case it was something important. Should I have just put it in the trash? I bet you'd get angry at me for that, too. I was just doing what you asked me to do. You're the one who said you wanted me to help around the house more.
I didn't mean it like this. I bet you took a photo of it anyway. I know you're planning to use it against me, but I won't let you push me around. If that's how you're going to act, then I want you gone. Don't start acting like you own the place again just because you know I'm cheating on Emmett. I don't even care. It means nothing to me.
Wait, what? You're cheating? I think you need to calm down a bit, Emma. This is all going a little too fast for me.
Who even cares if I'm cheating? Everyone cheats nowadays. Even celebrities do it. I didn't do anything wrong. I need some way to relieve the stress that you're causing me all the time. You can't blame me at all, can you?
Are you crazy? You're cheating on my brother? I didn't even look at the receipts when I took them out of your pocket. I just put them on the side table. I didn't realize it was proof that you'd been cheating.
Wait, you really didn't look at the actual receipt?
Why would I do that? It's just a receipt. Normal people would never think anything of it. I would never do something as rude as that. How was I supposed to know that was proof you were having an affair? Wow, you've really shot yourself in the foot here, haven't you?
No way!
Can you not blame me for your inability to be faithful, please? It doesn't matter what excuses you have. None of them change the fact that you cheated. You took the risk, and now you have to live with the consequences.
Shut up! I didn't mean to cheat on him, okay? It just happened. I was so stressed because I have to live with you. Emmett refuses to kick you out no matter what I say. I basically had no choice but to cheat on him. How was I supposed to know that a really cute guy would start working at my place after I got married? Anyway, get out of my house. I refuse to live with you now that you know my secret. Aren't you embarrassed to be freeloading off your younger brother at your age?
Okay, I'll tell the landlord I don't need the apartment anymore.
What?
I'm sure now is the worst time for me to add fuel to the fire. Especially now everyone is going to find out about you cheating. But I can't believe you're still acting like I'm some kind of parasite. And stop making comments about my age. I'm not that much older than you. You've had enough chances. That's it. You're out. I can't stand you being in my apartment anymore.
Stop acting like this is your place. It's mine. It belongs to me and Emmett. Why would the landlord listen to a word you had to say? You don't have any power here.
Emmett still hasn't explained the situation to you, has he? He promised me he would. I'll tell you then. This apartment is mine. It's my name on the lease. So you're the freeloader, not me.
You're joking, right? Emmett bought this apartment. He owns it, not you. You moved in here way after us, remember? A whole year almost.
I didn't move in. I moved back in. I had to travel for work right after I moved in. The lease was for 3 years and I didn't want to give it up. But I also didn't want to leave it either. So I let Emmett borrow it. He pays rent, of course, but nowhere near as much as I do. My stupid brother just couldn't help himself and started telling everyone that he was the one who bought the place. It's not entirely your fault, I guess. He lied to you for a long time.
What? You're not lying to me, are you?
How much was the deposit? How much is the rent? You should know that much, right?
Why would I know any of that? He did all that stuff by himself.
That's a big decision to make and carry out all by yourself. You're telling me you just let Emmett pick a random place and move in there without asking you for your opinion at any time? I feel like most people would at least know the basics about their own apartment. If you have any doubt at all, you should ask Emmett about it. He should already know what's going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to cancel the lease.
Teresa, this isn't fair at all. You can't just kick us out like this. Can we not just talk? I thought that you were kinder than this.
You're the one who isn't playing fair. You promised me that you'd tell Emma everything. Why would you lie like that? I already told you that I'd kick you out if she ever called me a freeloader again. And she sure did. We already discussed this. That was our talk. It's too late for another one. You broke that promise. Now you have to face the consequences of your actions. Don't cry about it now. I gave you so many chances.
I promise I'll tell her everything this time. I promise, Teresa. Please. So just give me one more chance. We can't just move out without warning. It's way too short notice.
I gave you your warning ages ago. I already told you that I was tired of Emma calling me a parasite and a freeloader. She tried to kick me out of my own house. Again!
What? She did that? She didn't tell me that. She just told me that you were kicking us out. I know you already told her that I was lying about whose house we're living in. I mean, I don't think that's very fair either. She said it was because you hate her. Was she lying?
She's so manipulative. She really left out every part of the conversation that would make her look bad. Honestly, I can see why you two get along so well. She's only doing what you've been doing for a year. So that's why you think I'm kicking you out for no reason.
Teresa, just tell me what she's leaving out. I deserve to know. You aren't just kicking us out because you're sick of me or don't like her.
Of course not! Anyway, I'm kicking you out because once again, your wife has been acting like a complete fool. First of all, she's cheating on you. She got super angry at me because I found out.
Cheating? Emma's cheating on me? You mean she's sleeping with someone else?
Yes, Emmett. That's what cheating means. Apparently, it's some guy who started working with her. She said it's my fault because I made her so stressed by existing in the same place as her.
How did you find out?
I took some receipts out of her pocket without thinking, and she assumed that I looked at them and realized she was cheating. I have no idea why that was her first thought. I guess it's guilt. Most people would never come to that conclusion. I'm assuming the receipt was for a date they went on or something. So she panicked and tried to kick me out. That's why I said that I was going to tell the landlord we were all moving out. I refused to let her run wild in my house any longer.
No way. Just wait a second, Teresa. I can't believe Emma would do that to me. I can't believe she cheated on me.
Can you two have your lovers quarrel when you're not in my apartment? I've already decided that I don't want to keep living here. And I've already told everyone who needs to know, including the landlord. We have until the end of the week, so hurry up and get packing. Otherwise, they'll charge you for the rest of the month's rent. Not me. You. You'll also be paying the cancellation fee for me. You don't have a say in that.
Why did you tell Emmett I was cheating on him? I was so close to convincing him that it didn't happen and you just had to go and stick your big nose in. That's my business, not yours. Why are you trying to have anything to do with it?
Oh, I was just doing what I thought would be best for you both. My brother lied about who owned this apartment, and you lied about why I was kicking you both out. Not only that, but you've been hiding an affair from him the whole time. You're a married couple. You really shouldn't be hiding stuff from each other like that. I was really just trying to help. You should be grateful.
You didn't help at all. You made everything worse. Emmett wouldn't stop shouting at me. He wanted me to give him every detail of the affair. Do you know how embarrassing that is? And you actually ended the lease here? I can't believe you. Where are we supposed to live now? Everything is absolutely ruined. You've messed everything up.
You get what you deserve. None of this would have happened if you hadn't cheated. Or if you'd have just treated me like a human. You should just feel lucky that you got to spend such a long time in such a lovely apartment. You'll probably never get the chance to do so again.
I'm really sorry for calling you a parasite and a freeloader. And I'm sorry for cheating on your brother and blaming it on you. It wasn't your fault at all. So please, don't kick us out. Don't move out. Let's keep living in this lovely apartment. You can still take it back and tell them you've changed your mind, right? They'll probably be happy they don't have to go through all the trouble of finding a new tenant.
What are you talking about?
Emmett and I had a real conversation about everything. I accept that I shouldn't have cheated on him. And he accepts that he shouldn't have lied about owning the apartment. So it's all good between us. We've come to a mutual agreement. We've agreed to make up and try again. So we want you to make up and try again with us.
Oh, wow. Very lovely of you to forgive one another. I'm assuming that means you won't be getting a divorce anytime soon?
Of course not. So there's no need for us to move anywhere else. We should all just stay here in this lovely apartment. We made up just so that we can stay in this apartment.
What? Is that the only reason you decided not to get a divorce?
I'd rather live here unhappily than get a divorce and move into a rundown, inconvenient apartment alone. Emmett thinks exactly the same thing. I mean, who wouldn't? This apartment is perfect. The apartment itself is huge, and the view is the most beautiful one in the city. All of my friends and acquaintances are totally jealous of me. I wouldn't give it up for the world. There's no way we'll ever find a place as good as this for the same price we pay now. Me and Emmett refuse to leave. They'll have to drag us out kicking and screaming if they want us gone.
I see. So you don't want to find a new place to live? You want to spend the rest of your life leeching off me?
Yes! I'm begging you. Please! It'd be such a waste for you to leave such a lovely apartment.
I mean, I'm really glad that you liked living here. It's nice to know I picked a really nice place to live. But if you're that invested, why don't you just rent the place yourself? If you contact the landlord now, you'll get in before it's even back on the market. Do you want me to give you his number? I bet Emmett doesn't even have it. It costs $6,000 a month, though.
$6,000? A month? Not a year? I can't believe this place is that expensive. I knew it was a nice place, but that's totally insane.
It's in the best location in the city. I would even go so far as to say that it's the most popular apartment building in the area. It's actually gotten even more expensive since I signed the lease. I was lucky to get it a lot cheaper.
We'd never be able to afford that. We both work, but we don't even make close to enough to pay that kind of rent.
Then give up. Move out. You'll be able to find a new place, I'm sure. The truth is, I don't really care what you two do. I don't care if you move out or stay here. I don't mind if you get divorced or try and make up. None of that has anything to do with me, quite frankly. I never want to live with you two again. Never! I wouldn't do it even if you were the last two people on Earth. No amount of help with the housework is worth that.
Don't say that! I'll do all the housework without complaining at all from now on. I understand that I'm the freeloader here. I really won't ever complain about living with you again. I mean it! I seriously mean it. I'll do everything I can to try and stay out of your way and make your life as easy as possible. I'll do all your washing. I'll mop the floor every single day. I'll make all your meals. Free of charge.
I really don't want to eat food made by someone who cheats on her husband at the drop of a hat. I really don't want someone like that living in my house and touching my clothes. It's too late now. You need to stop being stubborn and start packing your bags as soon as possible. If you keep being difficult, then I'll explain everything that happened to your parents. I'm sure they'd love to hear this story. They'd really love to know how their precious daughter has been freeloading and having affairs.
Please don't do that. That's not fair at all. Our parents have nothing to do with this. That's against the rules.
What rules? Why would I follow the rules of someone who doesn't even own the house they live in? Pack your bags and get out by the end of the week. I have nothing left to say to you. Good luck with the rest of your life.
Bye. It looks like the mention of Emma's parents was enough to finally get them to behave. They reluctantly packed up all of their stuff and moved right out of my apartment. I also moved out, but I didn't go very far. They were right that this apartment was a really good place to live, so I moved into the apartment above it. My landlord already knew about the situation with my brother and his wife. He was very understanding and often helpful. When I told him that I was at the end of my tether with Emma, he told me that the apartment above mine had just opened up. He even said that I wouldn't need to repay the deposit or pay any of the fees related to breaking contract. It all worked out really well for me in the end. Emmett and Emma moved into the first cheap apartment they could find. Not only was it absolutely tiny, but it was really far away from anything and full of appliances that broke regularly. Their relationship grew worse and worse until, eventually, they could no longer stand living together. It's a shame that all their efforts to rebuild their relationship completely fell through. Apparently, they're currently going to couples therapy and are making the steps towards actually getting divorced. OMG, it's happening again! I'm just looking over the photos again from yesterday. Jackie looked so cute in her little dress. I know everyone else was dressed up too, but our little girl just looked so adorable. I can't believe she has finished 2 years at kindergarten already. That little sending off ceremony they had at the kindergarten was amazing. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry all over again.
Again? I'm not saying it wasn't an important event and all, but surely there's no need to get so emotional over it. Anyway, I thought you had enough of crying yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I just can't help myself. Everyone looked so grown up. And our little girl, too. She's not a baby anymore. Just seeing how much she has grown fills me with so much pride. And then the tears well up again.
I know what you mean. It wasn't easy at the start. We had a fair amount of problems to overcome.
Yes. Jackie was so small at birth. Every time she had to go back for a checkup, I was so scared for her. Every little cough or sneeze, I thought she'd have to be admitted into hospital every time. Not only were there issues of physical health, but remember how her mental development was also a bit delayed? I didn't know if she'd be able to get along with other kids the same age.
I know, she was so tiny. Even in playgroup, the kids were so much bigger than her. I was always worried that she would get injured by them. And if she was unable to get her point across clearly, then there was more chance of her being teased by the other kids.
And she was also slower than other kids to crawl, stand, and walk, too. But having said all of that, she's now one of the quickest runners in her kindergarten. She's also such a chatterbox. I can hardly get a word in edgeways. She's come so far in such a short time.
And from what her teachers say, she's one of the most popular kids in her class. They said her ability to reason her way around difficult tasks was way above her level. Just the other day, she was able to convince me that I should be the one to pick up her toys and not her. Sometimes she acts like a teenager already.
Then next she's going to be starting elementary school. She's going to have to go to school all by herself. I can hardly believe it. I know it's silly, but I feel a great sense of pride that we have been able to raise her so well.
Totally, it wasn't easy, but we worked together to get this far.
And this is only just the start of her education. Elementary school is going to be a whole new world for her.
I know, she's jumping into the big pond again. There is going to be so many new things for her to learn. But I have a feeling she's going to be alright. I just hope her teacher is someone nice. Someone who's able to control her occasional, "I'm a little princess" outbursts.
Apparently, the elementary school down the road that she will be going to has a pretty good reputation. The current principal has only been there for 4 years. And when she came, she introduced a whole bunch of new educational measures. It sounds like she is one of these new wave teachers who wants to give the best education possible to the kids, for the kids. People around town speak quite highly of the teachers, too. I had a quick glance into the school grounds the other week.
A quick glance? You weren't acting too suspicious, I hope.
No, nothing that bad. It was home time as I was passing. So I tried to see what type of families attend there. I had a chat with one of the mothers as she came out. She said in general there are no problems, but some of the parents can be a little monstrous.
Monstrous? In what sense?
You know, trying to get the best for their own children, always pushing them to be better, putting a lot of pressure on the teachers.
Oh, well, I definitely don't want to become one of those.
Perhaps now that we know of their existence, we can watch out for the warning signs.
Okay, I'll warn you if you're getting a little monstrous.
Yes, I'll do the same for you too.
It's like I'm reading a daily rag magazine. So much drama going on. And you got all this information from one mother?
Not just one mother, but rather from the Mothers Network.
There it is, the famed Mothers Network. The most reliable source of information in the world.
It's true, you know.
I know. I'm with you on this one. Remember last year when I found that lost dog? I couldn't just take him to the pound. Those places never find the owners. It's not like I was going to hire a private investigator to find the owner. But after simply asking around the Mothers Network at kindergarten, we found the owners in no time.
Yes, the moms at our kindergarten seem to have their fingers in a lot of pies. And seeing as how a lot of the kids are going to the same school next year, we're going to be able to keep up the communication channels.
And that's why you've already got so much information on Jackie's new school?
That's right. Some of the kids have other siblings already in the school. Actually, some of the older brothers and sisters are already in junior high school. So I've also been able to get information on that too.
Won't we be able to get most of this information at the orientation meeting, though? When is that, by the way?
It's coming up in a few weeks. I'll check my diary later. But it's good to get as much information as early as possible.
Yes, it's always good to know that you have access to information when you need it. It's also good that you know some of the other mothers already.
I totally agree. Seeing as Jackie is an only child, sometimes I feel a little out of the information loop. But having some experienced mothers nearby, it's a big relief.
At least we're going to be getting off on the right foot at school. 5 years of elementary school. That feels like a long time right now, but I bet it goes by in a flash.
I promise you already, I'm going to cry at her elementary graduation.
Well, before we get to that point, we have to actually start school. The entrance ceremony is coming up very soon. Hopefully you can control your tears a little bit for that one. I'm pretty sure there aren't many parents who cry at the entrance ceremony.
Well, I can't promise anything, but I will do my best. I might need to put some glue in my tear ducts. But to be honest, just looking at her new school shoes and school bag lined up by her bed, it's enough to make me cry.
That's what my parents said too. Looking at my granddaughter's school bag and shoes, it makes me want to cry, my mom said.
That's right. We sent them photos when we bought them. That reminds me, I need to send photos from yesterday too.
That will definitely make them happy.
I'd love for both of our parents to be able to attend the entrance ceremony. But as you know, they have put a cap on the number of attendees this year. I think they're trying to streamline the whole process. This year, they're only allowing 3 family members to come.
And after you get the mother and father attending, there's only a spot for one more person. Whoever you invite, the other parties are going to be upset. So I still think it's best that we don't invite any of them. That's probably the easiest way to keep the peace.
I agree. The last thing we want is warring grandparents. They're just going to have to make do with looking at the photos. I'm so pumped for this ceremony. Let's make sure we both take a whole stack of photos. We have to make this a celebration to remember.
Maya, I'm sorry. I can't make it to the entrance ceremony.
What? Why not? The elementary school entrance ceremony is supposed to be the most important event in Jackie's life to date. It only happens once.
I know, and I'm sorry. Someone came up at work. I try to get someone to cover for me, but there's no one else who can do the job. I'm the only one with the skills, and I need to get it done straight away.
I see.
I'm really sorry. I've really been looking forward to the ceremony. It pains me that I can't attend. But there's a lot at stake with this project. I really can't afford to lose it.
If it's work, then I guess there's nothing we can do. We'll just have to think of it as a bit of bad luck. It's such a shame you can't be there.
Make sure to take a lot of photos. You can send them to my phone anytime. I'll be able to look at them at work. Actually, please send them. I really want to see them.
It's too bad for Jackie, but I guess it's too bad for you, too. Leave the photography up to me. Jackie might be a bit sad if we both can't be there. I guess I'll have to explain it to her.
Well, now that I can't make it, you can invite 2 other people. Why don't you ask both our mothers to attend?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea!
I know.
They'll both be so excited.
Our fathers, well, they'll just have to deal with it. I'm sure looking at the photos will be more than enough for them. I know my dad was never one for sitting through a long ceremony.
And if both of her grandmas are there, Jackie will be very excited. And this way, both our mothers can see her in her new uniform, too.
Perhaps Jackie will be more excited with her grandmas being there instead of me.
That's not true at all. You know dads are the #1 person in a daughter's eyes. Grandmas are nothing more than pinch hitters.
I promise you now, I'll definitely be there for her graduation in 5 years.
I'll hold you to that. Anyway, there are more events other than the entrance and graduation ceremonies, you know. There's the annual school play, school open days, bake sales, and so on. It's going to be a pretty busy 5 years. I'm sure you can make up for your absence at the start.
I'll make sure I can attend everything. This will be the only event I will miss, I swear. Is it over?
Yes, it's finished.
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for the big day. I should have been there. She's my daughter too. If only this project at work didn't flare up the way that it did.
Project? What big project? Admit it. You were off at a theme park with someone else's children. Is that what you call a project? Who are you trying to fool?
Theme park?
Oh, come off it. Stop trying to pull one over me. I'm fully aware that you were spending your time today at a theme park and not in the office as you claim.
Why would you think that?
One of my friends sent me a WhatsApp just before. You know, one of the old Mother's Network friends. You've probably seen her around. Her son graduated kindergarten the year before Jackie. What am I saying? Of course you remember her. After all, you had the nerve to approach her and ask her to pose for a picture with you. Naturally, she assumed that I would be there too.
She's a friend of yours?
Perhaps you don't remember her, but she's seen you at kindergarten enough to remember your face. So when she didn't see me around, she sent me a message. I told her I had no idea why you would be at a park at this time of day.
Yes, that would come as quite a surprise.
I really didn't want to believe her, but she sent me a photo, and it was definitely you. But what was more perplexing was the person standing next to you. Isn't that the single mother who lives in the neighborhood?
Yes, it is. Her name is Patricia, and the child in the picture is her son.
What on earth are you playing at? Why the hell have you skipped out on your own daughter's elementary school entrance ceremony and gone off playing in a park with a single mother and her child? Don't you think that's just a little bit strange?
It's not like that at all. I have a perfect explanation.
What type of explanation could you possibly have? I don't know what explanation could be more important than your own child's entrance ceremony. I'm giving you one chance to explain, and it had better be good.
Look, Patricia has been struggling recently, looking after her son all by herself. Her son misses his father. It's always been his wish to go to a theme park with his dad. So I thought I could help her out and be the one to take him to the park. I just wanted him to experience what it was like to have a father for once. Surely that's a good enough explanation for you.
What? Are you crazy? How is that a good enough explanation to miss your daughter's entrance ceremony? And why would you find the need to keep this from me? Wait, don't tell me. Are you having an affair?
No, that is not it at all.
But you've got to admit, it's rather suspicious.
I'm not cheating on you. Do I look like the type of person who would be unfaithful?
Okay, then explain to me why you were holding hands. That's got to be pretty close to an act of cheating, don't you think?
Say what?
Drop the act. You were holding hands with that single mother. What was her name? Patricia? That's what it looks like in the photo.
No, that has to be some sort of trick of the light. Perhaps the angle is just that it looks that way.
It wasn't just me who thought it looked like you were holding hands. When I showed it to your mom, she also agreed that it looked like you were holding hands.
What? You showed the pictures to my mom?
Your mom and my mom both. After all, they were sitting with me at the ceremony when the message came through. Naturally, they were both so surprised that they quickly contacted their husbands too.
Honey, I'm begging you, please. You have to tell them not to get the wrong idea.
That might be hard. They are both pretty upset right now. I don't know if anything I say will be able to calm them down. Especially your mother. She was in tears when she realized her son was being unfaithful.
But I'm not being unfaithful. They need to understand that. All I did was come to a park out of the goodness of my heart to make a child happy. The only reason I was holding her hand was because that would make the event seem more real to him. After all, that's what parents do. They hold hands. It was just an act to make him feel good for a little while.
Okay, let's forget about the infidelity discussion for the moment. Cheating or not, it doesn't change the fact that you decided taking someone else's child to the park was more important than attending your own child's school event. There's no way I'm going to forgive you for that.
I'm sorry, I truly am. I tried taking time off work the other day, but today was the only day I was allowed to take it. We really have been very busy.
And what exactly does this Patricia think about all of this? Surely she realizes that she's going to cause a stir by being seen out with you like that. Surely she knows you are married. I saw her at the festival in autumn. She has to know your situation.
Can you leave her out of this? None of it is her fault. It was all my decision. I was the one who suggested it.
Her son's in the 2nd grade of elementary school, right?
That's right. He's right at the age where he really needs a father figure in his life.
I've had enough. I can't take any more of this conversation. Are you satisfied?
Satisfied?
Yes. Satisfied that you ruined your daughter's entrance ceremony? Everyone had been looking forward to it for so long. And now, thanks to you, it's going to remain the worst memory we ever have.
Hey there, is everyone still at our house?
What does that matter to you?
I'm sorry about the poor excuses I tried to give you earlier. I'm pretty sure what I was saying didn't make much sense at all.
What is this? Do you intend on giving yourself up? Are you going to admit that you have been unfaithful?
Well, yeah, sort of.
And tell me, when exactly did this all start?
We first started talking during Easter. Then we sort of became friends.
Easter? That was almost half a year ago. You really are low.
But it was never about her. I was only doing it for her son.
That has nothing to do with the situation at hand. You ditched your own child's entrance ceremony so that you could spend time with your part-time lover? You've decided that someone else's child is more important than your own.
I know, it's unforgivable.
We really need to talk about this properly.
Yeah, I understand. We'll talk about it on the weekend. I'll make sure we have a quiet place to talk.
On the weekend? I think not. You're going to explain your case today.
Yeah, well, I might be a bit late tonight. I think it'll be better to do it another way.
No, that will not do at all. I'm here with your mother. We are waiting outside of Patricia's house. You'd better hurry up and get here.
You're outside her house? What are you doing there?
Your mother is an impatient woman. She wants to hear what you have to say immediately. She also wants to have a look at the woman you have chosen to be unfaithful with.
Oh, you can't do that. You'll be disturbing the neighborhood by hanging around like that.
What we're doing is sitting in the car waiting for you to come home. How on earth is that disturbing the neighborhood? Don't you worry about that. Just get yourselves here immediately.
But there are children present. Do you intend to expose them to the discussion we're about to have?
You can send her son to his bedroom. He doesn't have to be in the same room. And anyway, you two are the only ones who have anything to be ashamed of. I'm really not concerned how he thinks.
Are you really gonna do this?
If you saw the look in your mother's eyes right now, I don't think you would be trying to put it off to a later date.
How about you? Do you really want to go ahead with this today? What is it that you want?
What do I want? An apology, of course. That and some form of compensation, too. And an apology from her, naturally. I'm sure you will be able to pass that message on to her.
Apology? I don't think I can ask her to do that. I really don't want her to have to deal with this.
Deal with this? There are consequences for her actions, and she is in the wrong here. Apologizing is the least she can do. If she doesn't like that, she shouldn't have laid her hands on a married man in the first place. Adults need to take responsibility for their own actions.
Yeah, I know, but...
And what's more, it's not just her. It's you, too. You wouldn't believe just how much my feelings towards you have dropped in the past few hours alone. I was willing to accept your excuse of work. But this? You ditched your own child to spend time with someone else's child? I guess if that kid is more important than your own, you may as well be with them all the time. After all, you already seem very content with his mother.
Are you suggesting we get a divorce?
Well, she does mean a lot to you, doesn't she, this Patricia?
Well, yeah, she is important to me, but...
No need for buts. Go for it. Go and shack up with Patricia. Not that you will be there for very long. She's going to throw you out pretty soon anyway.
What? What does that mean?
Just a little something I heard through the Mother's Network. A little dark rumor about our good friend Patricia.
Dark rumor? That doesn't sound promising.
Not for you, it doesn't. Apparently, she's quite a nice person out in public. But she has a bit of a habit of sticking her fingers in other people's pies. Don't worry, you're not the first married man that she has spent some quality time with.
What? That can't be possible.
I'm afraid it is. Apparently, that's the reason she got divorced in the first place. One of the other mothers at kindergarten was quite close to Patricia and has quite a lot of gossip on her. She heard the rumors and spoke to Patricia about them. And she admitted that they were true.
So are you saying that she only chose to spend time with me because I was a married man?
Quite possibly. And another one of her bad habits is that once she gets what she wants, she gets sick of it very quickly. Like the old saying goes, the chase is better than the catch. Your mom just muttered, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. So anyway, just going on that, I'm pretty sure you're going to be discarded like yesterday's newspaper pretty soon.
Did you get all that information from the Mothers Club?
Mother's Network. And yes, it's all from there.
Oh man, what a frightening club. They seem to be so full of information. But I promise you, Patricia is not that type of person.
She certainly seems like a very nice person, on the outside. And I guess that's why she's able to fool morons like yourself.
So her poor son, who misses his father dearly, that's all her fault too, right? I feel so sorry for him.
OMG, there you go again. Why are you so concerned about the welfare of someone else's child? When here you are abandoning your own child. Your daughter has been betrayed by her own father.
Yes, I know that. There is no need to keep going on about that.
Oh well, I don't really care what happens to you from now on. Just be prepared to pay up. I'll be getting a lawyer and suing for alimony. And you're going to be paying child support for quite a while, too. You're going to have to do a lot to try making it up to your poor daughter. A little after that, when Paul finally came back from the theme park, his mother met him in the driveway. She didn't hold back either. After yelling at him and slapping him what felt like 6 times, she then turned her attention to Patricia. Nothing physical to her, of course, but she certainly let her know how she felt in no uncertain terms. I had to step in between them just in case she totally lost control. But it seems that when she said what she wanted to say, she calmed down a fair bit. When we announced our intentions to sue for the amount of $30,000, both my husband and his mistress turned pale. The following day, Patricia turned up at my place by herself. She apologized to me and told me she will cut contact with Paul. She seemed sincere. I accepted her apology and told her to never show her face again. She was still around for a few days, but then suddenly one night, in the dead of night, she took off. No one knows where she went to, and no one seemed to care. As for my moronic husband, I did not forgive him for his deeds. I'm currently receiving $1,000 a month in child support from him and $1,000 in alimony. For future school events, I intend to invite Jackie's grandparents only. There's not a chance in hell I'm going to invite her father.